Hello, this is a free tarot card reading for Reddit user Garnfruit. I'm giving these readings away in the spirit of Imbolc, which is a Wiccan or a neo-pagan holiday that represents the time period between winter and spring. It anticipates and celebrates the upcoming spring, and for many traditions, including my own, it's a time of cleansing and internal growth, which is a great time for me to practice my divination skills and for you to receive a reading. Today, you ask the cards about your just general advice on how to make better decisions and your job search. Before I read for someone again, I always re-watch my old recording to get some context to see if I see any similar patterns or cards pulled so I can give you better advice. Interestingly enough, in this reading, I'm doing a 3-card spread, your past, present, and future. Like the past reading, a majority of the cards, last time it was 3 out of 7, this time it was 2 out of 3, are major arcana cards. This represents the external forces people play in your life and on the situation at hand. And similarly, last time there was also a majority of pentacles, which is very relevant this time that we read for you, because pentacles are the suit of jobs, finances, everything physical. So it's very related to your question. So the first card we pull, again in context of making better decisions and your job search, is the Magician. What this shows me is that you are someone who in the past has been very organized. You are very aware of every aspect of your life, how they influence your current state, and you just take stock of everything before making a big decision. So I see here you're very organized, you're very self-aware, and you do a lot of thinking before you make a big decision. You know where, in the past, you've known where you stood. So you're fully capable of making good decisions. The next card in the spread is the card that represents the present, and this is Temperance. And this can explain some of the issues you've been having. Because the past card, if it shows us that you have the capability of making good decisions, I ask myself, well, why is she asking the deck how to make better decisions? Does she just lack confidence? But this card here explains that kind of confusion. We have Temperance, and what Temperance really represents is the fact that while you're able to organize all aspects of your life, really take stock before making a decision, being fully aware, being capable of making that decision, this card shows us that you spend too much time in your head. You spend too much time turning a situation over. You spend too much time thinking and planning and very little time actually doing. So whether that's because you get wrapped up as you're making the decision in the mental aspect of it, maybe you are lacking confidence before just moving forward and getting the thing done, that's what I'm showing here. And I see that that's very influential here in the present. What this card also tells us is to remember that teamwork is very important. And right now, something that may help you is finding someone in your life who can help motivate you. A partner, a friend, a family member, anyone. Someone who can just check in on you and say, how is that decision going? What have you decided to do? When someone else holds us accountable, it helps us stick to our goals. It'll help you stick to the goal of not just staying in your head. It will help you to move forward and make those decisions. This card really emphasizes also what we saw in the Magician. It emphasizes that your mental capacity is great. You're able to adapt to new situations well. That's not the problem. It really is just the inability to move forward on those decisions. The last card is the 8 of Pentacles, and this, of course, represents your future. And what we see here is you found a job that you enjoy and you found a job that you're good at. So I do see that even though you're going through this job finding process, you're thinking a lot about each option. Maybe you aren't applying soon enough. You aren't returning calls soon enough. You aren't accepting an offer soon enough because you're too much in your head. You'll overcome all of that. you will be able to find a job that both fulfills you, something that you're good at, and you need to take advantage of it. So when you get that job, own it, do your best, and push yourself. Because I do see that once you found your new job, you'll be able to move forward if you really continue to use that thoughtful mind and just make sure you're putting it into action. So the best of luck to you in your job search, and I hope you have a good day.